I'm so glad you are here tonight. So glad. It's a very, very busy time of the year. Super busy. So glad you have taken the time to visit with me tonight. I appreciate every single one of you. Every single one of you. It's amazing to me. We are all from all over the world. And I love that. In tonight's video, I want to share with you a collection I started many years ago. Many years ago. And it started with, let's see, where is it? Here it is. It started with this. This was my Santa mug when I was little, and it's so special to me because when I was little it was a huge deal. I wasn't allowed to use it until Christmas Eve, and we drink eggnog out of it on Christmas Eve, and I could use it on Christmas Day. And we always had hot chocolate on Christmas morning when we opened presents, and it was always in this Santa mug. So I was only ever allowed to use it two days, just 2 days out of the entire year. And my sister and my brother both had one, and mine was the biggest because I'm the oldest. And they were always extremely jealous of that when we were little. They wanted my Santa mug. So I've managed to keep it all these years. My mom gave it to me. Probably my first Christmas after I left home. And I've kept it all this time. And I've shared the tradition with my children. Eggnog and hot chocolate. Now they drink coffee out of it. But it started when I get older, it started kind of my obsession of Santa mugs and really all things Santa Claus or St. Nicholas. And so as I've gotten older, when I go to estate sales or garage sales or antique stores, I always look for these Santa mugs. And through the years, I've managed to find quite a few. I have so many now that I've started to give them away. Not this one though, not this one. So I want to start first by sharing with you this one. I really like these Santa mugs because they're in their original box. Santa Claus mugs. It's such a great box too. Look at the decorations. Let's do this side. It has a stocking, turkeys, stockings, it has mistletoe, holly, and stars. And on the side, you can see made in Japan. The box is broken over the years. I found these smaller than my Santa mug. That was mine when I was little. So they look like this. I think their faces are all a little bit different. Let me see. That one's the same. This one has some chip paint. I try to wash them all by hand now. But really, when I use them now, they are just set out for display. I display them. I put them in my kitchen. I put them different places. I put them in my kitchen. On the table. But I thought these were so cute. I used to have little bitty tiny, very, very tiny Santa Christmas mugs, and I loved those. I gave those away just for the sun. We've moved twice in the past 6 years, and when you move, you gotta tend to get rid of things. And we always move when it's summer, and I'm like, oh, I don't need those, and I give them away. And then when it's Christmas, I'm like, oh, I wish I had those Santa mugs. No, not really. I like to share. I like to see the joy on people's faces when you give them things they really like. So then I went from Santa mugs because I got so many. I went to pictures, Santa pictures. And this is one of the oldest ones I have. Jolly old St. Nicholas. He's got rosy cheeks. And this is chipped paint. I don't use this. I just use it as a Christmas decoration. This has no markings on it. I like this because of the kind of vintage Santa look he has. This is what Santa looked like when I was little. Or what I remember anyway. So the next oldest one I have is this one. And he looks an awful lot like this one. Their faces look different. And this one is not as colorful. This one still has the marking on it, the little tag that came on it. See that? When it was new. I found this one at an antique shop. An antique shop. My mom lives by a famous town in Texas for antique shopping. And so we used to always go to my mom's for Thanksgiving. And on Black Friday, we would go to all the antique stores. It was a lot of fun. It was all my brother, and all my sisters, and their significant others, and all the nieces and nephews. It was a lot of fun. So I got a lot of these here. One year, I found a old tinsel silver Christmas tree with the color wheel that you plug in and it goes around and it reflects off the silver Christmas tree. It was gorgeous. I love it. I'll have to show it to you one day. Okay, and then when I started getting these, my sister noticed I really liked them. And she bought me this one year. It's an early gift. I think she gave it to me at Thanksgiving. And you can he's more like a coffee cup. But I display him with my Santa pictures. He makes nice noises. And he is a Department 56. Department 56. And that is, if you've watched my Snow Village video from last Christmas, most of my Snow Village is Department 56. And then my sister also bought me this one. And so you can see he's very more modern looking. She brought me this one new. I love him. I love him just with just a little bit of color on his hat. He has holly. Holly on his hat. He's very elegant looking. And he is marked. Okay. I'm just sharing with you some of my more unique Santa items. Just my more unique collection. Hope you're finding it relaxing, because that's what I want you to do, to just relax and listen and fall asleep. Okay, this guy's very unusual, and I got him at an antique store. He is made out of plastic, and he is very old. And you can see he is a cookie. He's a cookie jar. And I just set him out. I don't really use him. Right now I have the elf on the shelf. Little costumes so you can change their clothes. I keep them in here just so I can change the clothes very quickly without anyone noticing. So no one ever knows. The elf on the shelf keeps his wardrobe in here. I really love this vintage Santa. I mean, look at the difference to me. I just set him out in the kitchen on display. I also have a gingerbread cookie jar that I set out at Christmas, so he sits by a gingerbread cookie jar. to show you he's kind of big. This is the back. This is a vintage punch bowl set. Punch bowl set. And he has the vintage Santa look as well. And so on Christmas Eve, we put eggnog in him. And we drink eggnog out of him. The kids especially love it. And he comes with the little Santa mugs. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he has 6 little eggnog Santa mugs. If we need more, I put other cups out for the adults. Let the kids use the Santa mugs. I let the kids use the Santa mugs. I mean, Christmas is such a special time for everyone, all ages. But it's really magical for the little kids. It was for me. I hope it was for you too. He is not marked. I think that he was maybe handmade, homemade. I know back in the day, I mean like a long time ago, maybe the 50s, my grandmother told me they used to do things like this. Like my grandmother made clocks out of China. I don't know what else you call it. Pottery, I guess. And this is so unusual. I think maybe that's what it is. Okay, I have one last item I'd like to share with you tonight. Just uno. This is just a wicker basket. I'm going to use it as a stand to show you this. This is just a little stackable wooden Santa. A stackable wooden Santa. Or a nesting Santa. I collect the Russian nesting dolls. I love those. I mean, I stop so fast when I see them somewhere. and I found a lot of those in antique stores as well. And one year was really lucky. At the Texas State Fair, they had sailors from all over the world. And there's a Russian nesting doll. Little booth set up. I loved that. They come This is not Russian. I don't even remember where I got this. A friend might have given it to me. It opens like this. I'm going to try to be as quiet as I can. It's in there. He's the loudest when I put him back together. So I'm going to put him back together over here. There we go. So there's a one. There. One, two. Turn it this way. One, two, three. There's the this one. I'll put it there. One, two, three, four. And the teeny tiny one. And he does not open. I had to check because sometimes they do. Sometimes they do open. And there's a teenier, tinier one inside. But check him out. So, this set of nesting Santas has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 nesting Santas. I hope this is finding